All right. Good morning, everybody, and just a warm welcome from my side. My name is Tyler Ribeiro, and I'll be your MC for today, just to guide you through the day's events and just introduce each speaker before they come on. So from my side, I'd just like to say a warm welcome for attending the National Council of and for Persons with Disabilities Casual Day 30th Anniversary Celebration and 2024 campaign launch for 2024. Let's give a round of applause. So I'm going to go right into it as we are a few minutes behind. So I want to already introduce the first speaker to you. And this person is Alex Musichana. So Alex Musichana is a prominent disability rights advocate dedicated to fostering economic inclusion of persons with disabilities in South Africa. Her extensive advocacy work includes serving on the Presidential Working Group on Disability that advises the President on strategic programs for persons with disabilities to ensure equal citizenship. Alex is also a member of the World Federation of the Deaf and serves on the boards of national and international persons with disability organizations. She has an extensive program gained in the corporate and development sector, with particular emphasis on human resources field, which fuels her passion for nurturing and developing young talent. Previously, she was involved in democracy development initiatives at the Independent Electoral Commission, engaging with donors and electoral bodies from the SABC region and the International Committee to support democracy, education, and capacity building within the IEC. Alex remains a steadfast advocate for democracy, equality, and justice for all in South Africa. Let's give a warm hand of applause for Alex.
Thank you, Troy. Let's just set this up quickly. Yes, there we are. Technology. Woo. Morning, everyone. Can everyone hear me well? My voice audible enough? Thank you. Good morning, distinguished guests, colleagues and friends. Wow, I look around the room and see beautiful people here. Oh, look at our ICU t-shirts and colors and the South African flag. Everyone is looking so beautiful. Thank you for coming and gathering here to us to celebrate a remarkable project that has made a difference to so many. You all look so beautiful. The room looks wonderful, electrifying. Please give yourselves a warm round of applause. On behalf of the board of the NCPD, it is my great honor to welcome you to the launch of Casual Day 2024, marking the 30th anniversary of this remarkable campaign that celebrates and defends disability rights in South Africa. I extend a warm welcome to our patron at the NCPD from our advisory board, Dr. Vincent Mapai. It is wonderful to have you with us, sir. I extend a warm welcome also to our partners on this journey, Ms. Patiswa Sefatsa, Clicks Brand Executive, Ms. Mpumi Mabuza, Acting Chief Marketing Officer from Brand South Africa, Mr. Zain Bulbilia from the Office of our Premier here in Gauteng. Welcome to you all. We welcome also our Casual Day ambassadors who have gone to the length and breadth of our country promoting this life-changing project for the NCPD. We appreciate your efforts immensely. Ladies and gentlemen, and all who have honored us here with your presence here today, welcome, welcome, welcome to one and all. Today we gather to commemorate 3 decades of resilience, advocacy, and progress in advancing the rights of persons with disabilities. Casual Day, since inception in 1994, has been a beacon of hope and empowerment, raising over 455 million rands to support individuals and organizations in the disability community. This year's theme, I See You, serves as a powerful reminder not to overlook the human rights of persons with disabilities. It calls upon all of us to affirm diversity, invest in accessible community spaces, and recognize the inherent worth and uniqueness of every individual in our communities. This year, South Africa also commemorates 30 years of democracy. And as we reflect on our road to democracy, we recognize the integral role persons with disabilities played in our struggle for democracy. Persons with disabilities fought side by side with revolutionary forces who fought to bring us our democracy, and we recognize this contribution. Persons with disabilities have always been essential pillars of our society, embodying resilience and adding invaluable diversity to our communities. And as we unveil this year's theme, I See You, we acknowledge and see this contribution as well. On behalf of the NCPD board, I would like to express our deepest gratitude to all the supporters, donors, and participants who have made Casual Day a success over the years. Your generosity and commitment have transformed countless lives, enabling us to make tangible strides towards inclusivity and equality. Excuse me. This year, we have set an ambitious goal of raising 30 million rands to further empower and advance the rights of persons with disabilities. And we know that with your support, we can continue to make a meaningful impact and create more inclusive society for all. I invite each of you to join us in this noble cause by purchasing Casual Day stickers, wearing your Casual Day apparel, and sharing our messages on social media. Together, let's build a society where everyone is seen, heard, and valued for their unique contributions. In closing, I want to reaffirm our commitment to defending disability rights and celebrating the vital role contributions persons with disabilities in our nation have made. Let us continue to work together towards a future where inclusivity is not just a concept, but a lived reality. Thank you once again for your presence and unwavering support. Together we can make a difference and ensure that every person, regardless of disability, has the opportunity to thrive and fulfill their potential. I wish you all a successful day as we launch the Casual Day campaign for 2024 and look forward to celebrating our achievements together. I see you. Thank you very much.
Let's give another round of applause to Alex. Our next speaker is Tharina Wenzel. Tharina is an advocate for matters of inclusion and equality relating to persons with disabilities. She holds a master's degree in social sciences, clinical social works, and is an expert in the partnership forming and advancement through her advocacy, programs, and projects. She has many years of experience in community engagement, fundraising, and international engagement in disability rights, notably in the Rehabilitation International. Her experience extends to policy development and research in human rights legislation. She is a specialist on reasonable accommodation and creating an inclusive workplace for persons with disabilities. Therina serves as a council member of UNISA, as well as in the following committees: Human Resources, Nomination, Audit and Risk, and Social and Ethics.
Thank you so much. I was wondering if we're going to first show the audio visual, and then after the audio visual, then I'll jump in quickly. Thank you. They are giving thumbs up there.
At the dawn of South Africa's democracy, the NCPD leadership was both grateful and inspired by the fact that both civil society and the government were on the same page with regards to legislation and policies promoting inclusion and equity for persons with disabilities. They started a fundraising project to help fund these inclusive initiatives and to support and empower the broader disability sector in South Africa. Thus, Casual Day was born, with supporters initially donating for a yellow ribbon to be worn on their casual day at work or school in support of persons with disabilities. It was also during this time that ABSA came on board as Casual Day's first headline sponsor, significantly kick-starting the campaign to where it is today. 413,000 Rand was raised in our first year. The 2 years that followed demonstrated that the public was embracing the new fundraising initiative with open arms, as donations rose significantly, totaling 1.2 million Rand in 1995 and 2.1 million in 1996. The yellow ribbon was replaced by a sticker in the shape of a ribbon. 1997 saw the introduction of Casual Day's mascot, Abel, who featured on the sticker and poster for the first time, and 3.3 million Rand was raised. 1998 saw Casual Day firmly establish its date in September on the national calendar, and the official Casual Day website was launched in 1999. Funds raised totaled 4.8 million in 1998 and 5.5 million Rand in 1999. The Turn of the Century campaign featured Abel making new friends and having some fun in roller skates. 5.2 million Rand was raised in 2000. In 2001, we raised 5.8 million Rand and jumped to 7.3 million in 2002. 2003 saw the first introduction of a yearly theme. The Be a Sport campaign brought in the impressive amount of 8.2 million Rand. 2004 was Casual Day's 10th anniversary campaign under the theme, Put Your Glad Rags On. We were proud to move into the double digits, raising 10.1 million Rand. In 2005, supporters wore their hearts on their sleeves and managed to raise 12 million Rand for persons with disabilities. In 2006, supporters used their power to raise 13.4 million, while 2007 showed supporters truly were stars by raising 15.6 million Rand. We certainly weren't sleeping on the job during the Wake Up theme of 2008 and raised 17.6 million in donations that year. Thousands were happy to join the team in 2009, raising 18 million Rand, and also enjoyed Dressing for Laughs in 2010, raising an impressive 20.3 million Rand. Participants unleashed their inner rock stars in 2011, and Casual Day raised 22.7 million Rand. In 2012, supporters were encouraged to get on board with a sailor-inspired theme, raising 24.8 million Rand. In 2013, we were grateful to Aircon, who took over as our headline sponsor, and along with sponsorship rolled out sticker distribution at all their stores in the group. 2013 brought in 27.7 million Rand under the Go Big theme. This was followed by the Bring Out the Bling campaign, which raised a sparkly 28 million Rand in 2014. Supporters were encouraged to spring into action on Casual Day 2015, collecting all 5 Casual Day stickers in support of persons with disabilities. The amount raised was 27.6 million rand. Our Up Your Game theme was a popular sports theme and raised 28 million rand. We all celebrated our diversity in 2017 with a selection of 5 bright puzzle piece stickers to collect, raising a total of 31 million rand. In 2018, we had a record year, raising a whopping 34.5 million rand under the theme Be an Everyday Hero. This was followed by our 25th anniversary Time to Shine campaign, where we raised 29.6 million rand. At the end of 2018, Edcon stepped down as headline sponsor with the closing of their stores. Casual Day has been on the lookout for a new dynamic fit for a headline sponsor ever since. 2020 saw the world shut down due to the COVID-19 pandemic. This was the year where we excitedly kicked off our campaign, working side by side for equality with Walt Disney South Africa and their Mickey Mouse and Friends campaign just before the pandemic hit. It was during this challenging time that Accenture South Africa stepped up to assist us, developing our personalized Casual Day digital sticker, which allowed our supporters a safe way to support and make donations while still practicing social distancing and working from home. Supporters were able to get their digital stickers via our website for a donation of 20 rand. Despite our retailers being closed and the many challenges we faced, we managed to raise 6.7 million rand. The digital sticker continues to be a convenient donation stream and is growing in support year on year. Thank you, Accenture. 2021 was another challenging year for the project, and we fully embraced the theme Courage and Kindness, which was a very fitting theme for the time. All around us, people were displaying great selfless acts of courage and kindness. Still in the throes of the pandemic and its repercussions, we managed to raise 10.67 million rand. In 2022, we worked very hard on recovery, and our I Celebrate SA theme triumphantly resonated with South Africans. We were excited to welcome Brand South Africa's support through their Play Your Part initiative, and we began to slowly turn a corner, raising 13.38 million rand. 2023 was all about smiles, and our Share a Smile theme brought out the positivity in South Africans, raising 20 million rand and signaling that we are on the road to recovery. This is in no small part thanks to Clicks coming on board as a first-time sticker distribution partner, raising an amazing 3 million rand at their stores around South Africa. Thank you, Clicks. This brings the Casual Day total amount raised and distributed over the past 29 years to over 455 million rand.
Can I do this? Thank you very much. I want to say to Erin and Jared, they are actually our people who are graphic designers for the campaign for many, many years, and they do our Casual Day social media and website. But as you can see, they do a lot more. There's no ways we, in our little organization, can put such a nice audio visual together. It looks stunning. Thank you so, so much. So they're going beyond their call of duty to help us. So my job is a lovely one to basically say a little bit of what we do with the money. You now have seen the amounts that we raise. And it's always important to say what is the impact. So it's easy to put a pie diagram together, which we have for whoever is interested, so that we can show where does the money go. And in the pie diagram, we've really set it out quite nicely, and it's in our reports to say what are the percentages that goes where. So some of you who's been with the program for a very long time will remember that historically we were giving the most of the money from Casual Day for national organizations in the field of disability. And then in 2019, at the end of 2019, we changed the model. Sadly, just before COVID, so people didn't feel the good change that much, but they started feeling it in 22, where we then said more money must go to smaller organizations and to schools. So the model changed to the extent that we're now giving much less to national and much more to the more than 600 organizations and schools that are participating in Casual Day. These are just people in the disability sector. And also there's universities and places of worship that participate, but their participation is not so strong. The strongest comes from our teams in the disability sector, NPOs, CBOs, disabled people's organizations, and for that we're very proud and very happy. And obviously then special schools. A little bit more about Casual Day. We have got a team of staff that are dedicated to Casual Day, and although Casual Day is on the first Friday of September every year, it's just one day, we do work the whole year on Casual Day. Because as soon as Casual Day is finished, our teams then start phoning to say, how far are you with your stickers? Can we get the money? Can we get the unsold stickers back? Because we give the stickers on consignment, and I think that is what makes it so nice for companies to participate. You don't have to buy the stickers up front. You get all the stickers on consignment, and then what you don't sell, you pay the money of what you have sold, and what you didn't sell, we get the stickers back, because obviously every sticker equals a 20 Rand and we need to audit them. So that's an easy campaign. We make sure that the stickers gets delivered on your doorstep, so it's not like you have to go and fetch them somewhere, unless you're an individual who wants to walk into one of our amazing retailers to go and buy your sticker there. You've seen Clicks who came on board. There's also a number of others. I'm going to mention them, and the team will shout if I leave one out. For example, we've got Jet that participates. I think everybody knows Jet. They're part of Edcon, and when Edcon closed, Jet was bought over by the Fushini Group. So Jet is on board. We've got Alpha Pharmacy on board. We've got Escort. Escort, a very fast-growing company. They are on board, and what's nice about them, whatever their staff raise or their customers raise, the bosses then double matches it. So it's quite nice, that. And then we also have the hub shop. We've got Loot, which is an online shop. And then we also have Jam Clothing. And did I say Alpha Pharmacy? And then who else do we have? I'm leaving one out. Erin, who am I leaving? Oh, Toys R Us, sorry. Toys R Us and Babies R Us. Yes. So they are the people who do not just buy stickers for their people, they also sell them through the toll points. And we're busy trying to get others on board, because as you can see, the trick is to get a network where lots of 20 Rands can be sold. So to come back a little bit about what is the impact. So besides the money impact, which is easily measurable, it's our duty to tell you as participating NPOs, government departments, especially media as well, and companies, what is it that this 20 Rands does. So we are running a very extensive gender-based violence program nationally, which we largely fund out of the Casual Day proceeds. From time to time, if we're lucky, we do get funding from other sources as well, which then really boosts the campaign, because Casual Day money can only also go that far. It is a national campaign. At this point, we're not doing it in the Western Cape, but we are doing it in all the other provinces. It includes training of police officers, it includes training of National Prosecuting Authority officers, court officials, and so on. And then obviously mainly the support for the people who are the survivors of gender-based violence. People with disabilities are very soft targets. Then we run beautiful economic empowerment programs. I'm not even going to mention all our managers who's running all these things, but we've got awesome staff. They are running this program of economic empowerment, which we divide into various categories. The one is to get jobs for people with disabilities. In other words, a division that collects CVs and then matches them with jobs. We get hundreds of CVs on a daily basis, and I'm not exaggerating, and lots of job opportunities. But making that match is not that easy. There's lots of reasons for that. We're not talking about that today, but that program is solely funded out of Casual Day funding. We are also doing job preparation work for the individual people with disabilities, but we also do what we call disability equity training for the companies, so that companies, employers and employees are ready for the new match that's coming. We run extensive programs for children and for youth, also out of casual day money. I'm not going to go into detail for time's sake. And then we also have, still under economic empowerment, we've got enterprise development programs where we're trying to get people with disabilities onto the databases, central database of government, universities, mining companies, and so on, so that they can also be considered as service providers and be invited to tender and so on. So that's another wonderful program that we run. And then obviously we have got 9 provincial organizations who are our member organizations. This is apart from the 600 organizations that I mentioned that benefits from casual day funding. These are organizations, 1 per province. Under them, they've got their own substructures again, so we pretty much cover the country. And they are doing also a range of services, and a portion of the casual day money goes to those associations of and for persons with disabilities. A large number of schools participate. As you know, the schools are also struggling these days, although they are getting government subsidies. There's a lot of things which are not covered, and we've got the most amazing video, and it's a pity in such a program you can't show a lot of stuff that you want, but just to show impact of what happens in a school if they participate in casual day and what benefits there are. Schools that are being put in a position where they can build an extra classroom, or where they can start a lab with computers, or buy a bus or something like that. It's really, the impact is there. And also, obviously, it depends on how hard the people also work that participate. So all participating NPOs, schools, and universities and places of worship, they also get a portion of what they participate. And then obviously, when a company participates, we don't give them anything back. We take the full amount, and that gets part of the pool that gets distributed. Then another thing I want to say is that we've got various models, or we've got a model which includes various formulas. So for example, we'll have retailers, we call them our distribution partners, the same as with DOD, SRPS and SARS, because they're not just people who buy the stickers for their staff, they're also the people that sell the stickers to other people. That's why we call them distributors. Then we've got other companies, they just buy and their staff buy the stickers. So that's a different category. So I think that's just in a nutshell to give you some indication of where the money goes. We've got beautiful pictures in that regard. We've got beautiful spokesperson. We believe in, when we give feedback, we actually have a videographer who goes to various communities countrywide and get the stories from the people themselves in their own words, in their own language, and then we put the English at the bottom, because we can't always take sponsors to where everybody is, but we can bring those stories to the boardroom. So please engage with us. We need each and every one of you. There are awesome people in this hall. We see media partners. We see our champions. We've got a team of champions that's helping us, mostly persons with disabilities who are feeling, we as role models can support other persons with disabilities. We've got an awesome staff team, management. It's amazing to know that we've got a chair in the name of Alex, who's behind us. As Alex has mentioned, we've got our patron, Dr. Vincent, here with us today. And also the heartwarming thing is that when we went through this terrible COVID time, our board stuck by us. We didn't lose one board member who said, sure, this is now getting too much. The only thing you guys are bringing is very bad figures. And we can't anymore. They stuck by us. They gave us the strength and the energy, and here we are. We did manage to bounce back, although sure, it was difficult times, but I also see there's other organizations that we haven't dealt with in the past. I see Mr. and Mrs. Albinism in the hall with their beautiful sashes, and so many other people we can't mention, but thanks for your friendship and thanks for being here. Thanks for taking the can and carrying it with us. People with disabilities need our support more than ever. Unfortunately, government doesn't have money to provide in most of the things which are needed. And if you invest in a person with disability, the very, very, very first immediate benefit for the country is the disability grant can be given up or reduced. The health coffers of government can benefit because there's no longer free health, because people then pay for health services. And obviously people become taxpayers. Then I'm not even talking about people becoming travelers and the transport budget benefits and economic affairs and all that. But there's three coffers of government that immediately benefits, which is to all our benefit. And people with disabilities have got problem-solving skills like you won't believe. Ask me, we've got more than half of our colleagues and our board members are people with disabilities. So we need you. We absolutely need you, and we know the fact that you are here is you are already on board. Stay on board. We love you lots. And we see you for the contributions that you make and for the work that you do, that's especially for the NPOs and the schools, not always in good circumstances. Thank you very, very, very much. And thanks for the chance to talk, Mr. MC. Thank you very much.
Right, so I think let's have a little bit of an entertainment break. So we've got artists here to entertain you for a while, but I'm not going to introduce them myself, so I'm going to bring up Dylan, and he's going to introduce the artist to you. I'm just going to introduce him. Okay. And along with Dylan, we've got a very special guest here. Abel, come on and show us your moves.
I'll hold Abel and I'll dance with Abel.
Greetings. It is such a great honor and a huge privilege for I to stand before you. My name is Dylan Mashele. I'm the PR and Communication Officer for Casual Day 1 of the National Council of and for Persons with Disabilities. My role today is to come and introduce the artist. But then before that, allow me to acknowledge the presence of the following people: Mr. and Mrs. Persons with Albinism 2023. Can we clap hands for them? May we also upload, in fact, for this one, may we kindly stand up, ululate, and clap hands for the lady who made this event possible, Benedette. On that high note, help me to welcome Shazima on stage.
Stop. Salmonare! Ebatike du fine! Ebatike du fine! Angizo masileta, let's go. Asa, be when a man, asa, be when a man, asa, be when a man, asa. Can you fine? Angizo, can you fine? Awi pulele la pasa. Deminyangi so bulek, 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 deminyangi so bulek. Ebati koko, au koko, au sanbona, koko, gena, koko, koko, au koko. Au koko, saka wanaba. Segu seleka ngane singe, nasi sopilan pilam na. Segu sigene nasi. Asabe wanama, asabe wanama, asabe wanama, asabe wanama. Asi, pati. Kangane, hiki. Asa. Angizo mesileta vuda. Asa, 1, 2, 3, go. Asa, pati. Asabe wanama. Pati. Baba fulane minyango. Funugu iboni pumele. Posibu sisi piano. Chanel kokota njalo. Funu sales macha visa. Asabe wanama. Pati ngisimali. Bize wanama. Bize wanama. Bize wanama. Egituwai sigadane maka. Egituwai sigadane makaya. Wa salama sambade. Wa salama potato. Asambe wanama. Chaka. Shita. Asa. Ebati. Kokoko. Oh, Kokoko. But Iati mai bonada. Iati mai tangada. How we fare? Greetings to everyone. Salwana no kenijani. We just call my name wrong. I'm Smeshizo from Davidson. I'm here to support him. Yeah, and Godfrey, you know, Godfrey just called me and say, yo, dog, you have been a great performance today. Just come through and support the talent. I want to say thank you to everyone. Thank you to Casual Day for having me today. I want to say I love you all. I'm going to do the last song and then I'm leaving the stage. Asambe. Asambe wena man. Asambe wena man. Asambe wena man. Ubani ufuna ukubona i-six pack? Ha. Ubani? Asisinibulale man. Manje I'm not playing, I'm doing the kick to be on.
Shoo. Sure.
Kuyajabuka something. Asambe wena man. Bathi. Issue. Asambe wena man. Tweka wena man. Sita wena man. Tweka wena man. Asambe. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, go. Pesa bantu na we chilling. Skana mama so we sipping. Pesa bantu na we chilling. Skana mama so we sipping. Hey, pesa bantu na we chilling. Oh, skana mama so we sipping. Pesa bantu na we chilling. Skana mama so we sipping. But head the face. A song. 1, 2, 3, go. Bounce on the weed chili. Oh, scanner mama so we sipping. Help push about on the weed chili. Scanner mama so we sipping. Hey, push about on the weed chili. Oh, scanner mama so we sipping. Push about on the weed chili. Let's go. Watch it. Let's go. 1. Bati. Labafana shiba yenzeli fili. Ngeke basithole thina sifuna imaleni. Bathi sukuthela wemakhalu ngamaye. Mina ngisnipe abafana. Ale numbers vusaba le. Masifika abapolice. Sheba wanona ushapazeke. Ani madris benda chele. Labafana shiba yenzeli fili. Ngeke basithole thina. Bathi sukuthela kaluga. Mina ngisnipe. Ale numbers vusaba le. Must speak up a police ticket. Shebawano. I remind respect that chelete. But it. Wuta. Ate. Wuku. Ate. Wuta. Ate. But Head the face. One, two, three, go. But yo. Everybody can do Peter. Okay, do Peter. This one is happening in the morning. Stop. Saka wena man, saka. Labafana siba yenzela ifili. Ngeke basithole thina sifuna imalini. Bathi thukuthela wemakhanda ungabaye. Mina ngisniper abafana. Ale numbers busaba le. Masifika ababulise ke. Shebangwa no na ushakaze ke. Remind me spenda selete. Yabo, thank you very much. Appreciate. Okay. Sobe nama.
I mean, wow. Not only can he sing, but he can dance. And I saw some of you sitting there making as if you can dance. I saw you. Not only did those feet move, but those hands. Yay. Yay. I think we must call him back up so I can see you guys move a little bit more. We'll leave that for a little bit later. Raise those arms and legs. So I would just like to now bring up our next speaker, Pumi Mabuza. She is the she's the Chief Marketing Officer, the Acting Chief Marketing Officer for Brand South Africa. As she steps up, I just want to give a slight introduction. She is responsible for the Strategic Marketing and Communications Program for the organization. Her core role in Brand South Africa is within stakeholder relations, where she is responsible for the establishment and the management of the organization's strategic partnerships with the government, business, and civil society stakeholders. Before joining Brand South Africa, Pumi was employed as the country manager at Business Sweden's regional office in Johannesburg, and was responsible for the full management of the organization's South African operations. She has also worked at the South African Revenue Services Business Intelligence Unit. She has extensive experience in stakeholder management, international business development, management consulting, programming management, strategy development, as well as project management. Give a round of applause. Pumi.
It's so unfair to put me after the entertainment. I don't think I can match it. I'll try it. I should have been before because I was trying to dance, but I couldn't quite get it. Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed partners, and all cherished supporters of the Casual Day Initiative. Today marks a significant moment as we gather to celebrate the launch of the Casual Day campaign for this year. This is an initiative that really should be special in all the hearts of South Africans. And it should really unite us in a cause that goes far beyond the fabric of our outfits and our differences. For those of you that don't know who or what Brand South Africa is, Brand South Africa is an official marketing agency for the country. We are responsible for the country's international image and reputation, but equally important, our responsibility also taps into building pride and patriotism among South Africans, and also encouraging social cohesion. Thank you, I am short. Social cohesion as well as active citizenship. We take that role very seriously, and that's why we partner with such initiatives as Casual Day that is run by the NCPD. Casual Day continues to be a powerful tool for social cohesion and active citizenship, as you all know. It encourages change, and it's important for us to all be aware of the role we can play in supporting persons with disabilities across the nation. This year, as we step into the 30th year of this beloved initiative, we are reminded of the incredible journey that we have traveled as a nation together for our democracy in the past 30 years. A journey not without its challenges, we acknowledge, but a journey equally marked with compassion, resilience, and progress. As Brand South Africa, we are immensely proud to be a partner to this important initiative. not only does it allow us to contribute in a small way in highlighting the strength that is found in our diversity as a country, but also propels our national spirit of Ubuntu, reminding us that together we are indeed stronger. We're here today as Brand South Africa to play our part in some way in contributing towards encouraging individuals, the average citizen, corporates to support the initiative of Casual Day. We all have to indeed play our part. Let's plan and start putting aside those funds that we need to buy those stickers. Let's encourage corporates and other partners to donate. We've seen the amazing work and contribution, the impact of the contribution that is made towards Casual Day. It's really, really great to see that also the fundraising has picked up a little bit since COVID. And I think it's a really good challenge for us to try and get those numbers back to where they were before. And I think with the voices that are in this room and how we can play our part in amplifying the message and encouraging others to contribute towards this initiative, we will get back to those numbers that we were at before. So let's buy our tickets in numbers, let's build awareness, use our social media platforms, use our voices where we can, tell our friends, tell our colleagues, and build that awareness, and we can get back to where we were before. As I wrap up, I'd like to once again just thank our partners, NCPD. Brand South Africa has joined this initiative really because we believe and understand the importance of the cause. As an organization, we think that this is something that all government entities, all corporates and civil societies should really, really garner against and partner with. We look forward to a fruitful partnership, and we're so excited to be here at the launch of this campaign. I see you, we see you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Pumi. Let's give another hand of applause. So I want to call up Daphne. And as she comes up, I just want to say what exactly she's going to be doing. But just as quick bio, Daphne Twala is a remarkable poet and dancer who captivates audience in her awe-inspiring performances, leaving them inspired and moved. As a valued member of the Casual Day family, she brings a unique talent and perspective to the forefront. Please give a round of applause for Daphne.
Good morning. My name is Daphne Twala, but my stage name is Four Fingers Short. I am best defined as 4 fingers short because, as you can see, I have 3 fingers on both hands, so I'm running short of 4 fingers. So I chose this stage name because I feel like it just explains who I am in a very provocative, poetic way. So I'm going to recite a poem for you titled Who We Are Meant to Be. I am a Casual Day champion. I also work for Casual Day. I'm an online salesperson, so when you place your orders, you can place them online. The poem flows as follows. Who we are meant to be. We are who we are meant to be, but do we live our lives the way that they are meant to be? Sometimes we leave our love behind because of pain, as we wonder, when will the showers of peace rain? Some of us live without hands, although some of us have them, but not able to use them. Some of us cannot see, although we have a vision of how our lives should be. People always ask us why we are like this. I don't know why they do that. We don't even know what to say to them. But one thing is for sure, we are who we are meant to be. They say we have no eyes, but why can we see our sorrows? They said we have no feelings, but how can we feel the pain of their hatred against us? They said he does not have hands, but then whose paintings am I holding? Yes, he does not have hands, but he has a special bonus of hands. He has legs, and his legs becomes his hands. He is who he is meant to be. We are who we are meant to be as we are striven by our dreams, which are driven by perseverance. Sometimes people pretend to know us as they define us by the generation of medication. They love to deny us education because they think we are full of complications. Never do they give us jobs, for they think of us as snobs. Yes. To you, she's blind, but to herself at night, she sees the light of her future. She sees herself motivating people like you. She sees herself for who she is and for who she is meant to be. Believe it or not, we are the amazing generation, but not yet liberated. But that won't change the fact that we are who we are meant to be, and we are here to be seen as we see you. Thank you.
Can I just say, wow, can we just give another round of applause? Sure. I would also like to call up our next speaker, Zain. As he comes up, I just want to give a slight intro to his bio. Zain is Acting Chief Director of Office of Premier. As a seasoned professional with extensive expertise in institutional transformation, disability rights, public sector, and a corporate transformation. With the commitment of serving both public, civic communities, and corporate entities, he endeavors to make significant contributions to social transformation on both local and global scales. Zain is recognized for his dynamic strategic acumen, creativity, democracy, as well as extensive leadership experience. He possesses a deep understanding of the challenges facing our current and future global landscape and maintains a high level of energy and focus to achieve successful outcomes. Committed to excellence in all his endeavors, Zain actively cultivates enduring partnerships, alliances, collisions, as well as networks. In addition to his professional accomplishments, Zain has represented South Africa on various international platforms, including the United Nations in New York, Japan, Turkey, Bangkok, as well as other African continents. Let's give another hand of applause to Zain.
Good morning, all. I just don't know where he got all of that. I don't know, was it AI or Google or what, but it's there. So I just left a few seconds ago out to see if I could fall and jump and do all of those lovely things that was happening here. But I then got stuck in this chair and I'm saying, how do I do this? Who's going to pick me up? So then I opted for a bucket hat. So yeah, what's really interesting is that this particular program is being launched just before our elections, but also just talking about the 30 years and the amount of money that they've collected over the 30 years. And the money where it's going to is making a difference. So if you look at the nappy run and you look at all of the other socioeconomic programs that has come out of this, and me sitting working in government at the senior position, can we compare the delivery of services? Well, to Serena and the Casual Day campaign and all of you guys, well done. With the leadership of Alex and the doctor and all of you guys, I must say we should give them a standing ovation. So those that can stand and let's clap and let's be happy, well done to Casual Day. I mean, you guys have been in existence for over 85 years, and in the 30 years you almost spent over R500 million to the sector, so well done. So over the past 30 years, South Africa has made significant strides in advancing disability rights, inclusion, but also still there's much more work to be done. We achieve equality, equity, and the participation of people with disabilities in the workplace. So currently at the moment in Cairns, they've launched the 30-year review and the 30-year program. That's happening now, right now. But let me take you back a bit into history. Since 1994 and 2004, the post-apartheid era and the early legislation has moved from a medical model to a social model. So if it hasn't moved from a medical model to a social model, I think all of us as disabled people would have been working in a protective workshop, would have probably been at home in some sort of environment where it's confined just to what we need to do, and there wouldn't be equal rights or real rights recognized for people with disabilities. So we must say well done to our Constitution, which was launched in 1996, and that brought lots of gains for people with disabilities. As you can see, I'm so happy to be in this environment, and I'm seeing all the different types of disabilities. Previously, we only knew about Miss South Africa, and it was confined to that particular pageant and that particular look of people that we want. In this house, we have Mr. and Mrs. Albinism. So look at the difference of evolving from beyond to what we're seeing today. Look at the difference of marginalization, and look at the difference at what's making today within our new Constitution. The Employment Equity of 1998 and its new amended bill talks about us changing the workforce. And I must say, well done to Clicks for throwing the 3 million rand just like that and showing what commitment they've put to a program like this. Why can't other corporates do that? And for corporates that are sitting here, think about it. So we throw money at gender-based violence and femicide. We throw money around HIV and AIDS. We throw money at the CSI guys, got other programs, and they're doing their own initiatives. Let us look deeper and beyond those highlighted programs. Let us look deeper and beyond the programs that we look at other organizations. Let us look at National Council for the Physically Disabled. Let us look at casual program, and I'm saying thank you again to Clicks to put in that 3 million rand. That is showing some sort of direction. Because if you look at it as persons with disabilities, what does it cost to be a disabled person? Have you ever thought of that? So I'm fortunate, I can afford medical aid, so I'm sitting on a proper wheelchair. But what other assistive devices do you need? There's lots of things that needs to go in medically. So I'm a paraplegic, complete. So just to wee per day cost me 240 rand per day, which I can afford. And that's using a catheter. Every time I need to wee, I need to use a new catheter. And I do it myself. So I'm saying all of the other disabled people out there that cannot afford it. And that's why I'm saying CSI, look where you put the money to. So we look at disabled people, we see them on a chair, oh, shame, shame, oh, that person's working, oh, that person's a good motivator, and that's where it stops. Go beyond the things and see what they can do. So that's why I'm saying the employment equity is really make a difference. So you can employ disabled people. There is a target of 2% of people to be employed within the public sector. So corporates, they look at the triple BE, they put the points there, they say we put people on learnerships. And how many, and 10, learnership years do we have? So we have disabled people moving from one learnership to the next learnership, to the following learnership, and they're not employable. So where do we get and look at how we can bring that awareness and advocacy to employ people? So the 2% of employment of people with disabilities, and I'm saying government has not achieved it. And I'm seeing you nodding your head. But in Gauteng, we've achieved it. We're sitting with a 2.6% of employment of people with disabilities within Gauteng provincial government. So municipalities, I'm not talking, I don't know much, but I can say clearly that the provincial government in Gauteng has made a difference. And it's still trying to strive and make the difference. So the transformation program within Gauteng is working to ensure that the rights of people with disabilities are taken up. And then if we move towards 2015, 2024, the policy implementation change, where different government leaders coming in. They spoke about the National Development Plan 2030, and you guys all know about the 2030 NDP. That NDP should have started in 2010. Because we need to deliver to people. We're only talking of delivery by 2030. And that needs to be changed. So moving forward towards 2019, 2020, COVID hit us. And what happened? People with disabilities were isolated. When the president announced nationally total lockdown, did he think about people with disabilities? Did he think about the needs? Did he think about the kid with autism, the child that needs to be out and be in the area? No. We as disabled people, and I'm talking out of government, had to go and fight with the president. It was only then did the president realize that for the deaf sector, when he speaks, there's no communication. Thereafter, you've seen sign language interpreters on TV. Again, advocacy and awareness had to be risen by people with disabilities. And why are we always the last ones to be pushing the agenda forward? Can it not just be a natural thing that comes up? Again, we talk about accessibility, universal design and access. Okay, this is an old building built way back, but every new building, the afterthought is the ramp, and it costs much more than install the ramp. And then it's still not at the right angle, and you can't get anywhere, and you can't do anything. So we're talking about the master plan of transport for 25 years. I think the only transport that's fully accessible in Gauteng is the Gautrain, but is it accessible to all of us? Do we use it as disabled people? Do you guys use it? It depends unless you go to the airport or to Pretoria. Our taxi service is not even accessible. So if you stop, the taxi driver will ask you to pay for double because of your wheelchair or whatever. So there's lots of things that we still need to uncover and bring forward. But what I'm saying is that within Gauteng, and we just heard over the past 2 or 3 days that the NPO sector had to go and outcry about money that they get their grants. So Gauteng provides over 2 billion rand to non-profit organizations. But those non-profit organizations are entitled to subsidies. But they should partner off with the National Council and see how the National Council brings in money, because these organizations only wait for money from government. So they try and find money, but they're not innovative. So people might shake their head here and say, no, Zane, you're talking a whole lot of shit. No, or whatever. So go to national lotteries and try and find money, go here and find money. Why do NPOs still want to hold their hand out for money? Why can't we be innovative and look at how we could provide our services to these corporates? So we're not meeting the 2% target of employment, and you got a database of people that can be employed, but you want to sell your database. So like recruitment agencies do sell databases, but come with innovative ways. See how you could partner. See how you could change your business around and bring things forward. So I'm saying within the 30 years, there was lots of changes. And within the 30 years, we need to change our mindset. And I think disabled people are innovative, but I think they're also scared of making that change. So when you're comfortable in a situation, you remain in that situation. Again, let us learn how to move and motivate and make the change. Because real rights would not be recognized if we don't make the change. And the change depends on you guys now. 29th of May comes in the next 2 weeks. How are you going to make the change? So I'm not going to say which political party you must vote for. I see the South African flag on my cap. So it's your choice. But making your choice on that ballot form is looking into that political party that caters for your rights. Does it talk about human rights? Does it talk about education? Does it talk about real rights? Do they recognize disabled people? What difference are they going to make for me as a human being, for my human rights, and for everyone in South Africa? So it's our choice, whether to change the government, whether to go with the party we want to. So consider when you go there on the 29th and make your mark. So we know that 22 million people registered to vote. And it's sad to note that we got a 30 million population and only 22 million have registered to vote. So I engaged with some young people the other day. And in that particular arena, there were about 100 young people. 40 of them only voted. How do we make the change? So we talk that government don't do that and don't do that, and my vote is not going to be counted. Rethink about it. Are we here to make a change? Are we scared to make the change? So with that few words, viva to the 30 years that you guys pull off the arena. Well done to your leadership. Well done to your team. Well done to the people that have put in the effort in providing extra assistance to your program and the videos that you showed. And I'm always honored to be around things that happen good. And you bring in a breath of fresh air to the disability sector. And we'll always learn under your leadership. I remember when we did the UN Convention on the Rights of Persons with Disabilities, I led the country for South Africa, well, South Africa as well as some of the African countries and the Arab countries. And we were the first country, or the first 10 countries in the world, to sign and ratify the Convention on the Rights of Persons with Disabilities. So I took that particular bill through the NCOP and the National Assembly, and then had it deposited in New York. I think for the very first time when we had the Life is Demanding crisis, were we held accountable? How do we hold our government accountable for non-delivery? So think about that. I thank you. Nothing about us without us.
Thank you, Zane. Let's give another hand of applause. Before we continue, we picked up a cell phone in the bathroom, so if anybody is missing a cell phone, we've got it over here. But you need to solve a riddle before you can get it. So All right, so I think it's time for me to see some legs and arms get moved again. What do you think? You think it's some time for more entertainment? It doesn't seem like it. I can't hear you guys. I'm going to call on Nab Dylan again, just so that he can introduce the artist to you.
Don't say baby. I need to know the direction of the mic. Is it fine here? Okay, on that note, probably you saw us busy arguing here. So we want to make a challenge that he agreed to. So DK, play the music again. I'll start, then it will be his turn. You're not even motivating me, so. Okay. The hands are too slow for my liking. It's fine. They are challenging. It's fine. Okay, he's saying no, not now. So it's fine. On that note, we will call Thandi Sile on the stage to come and perform. Maybe he'll perform better than me and him.
1, 2, 1, 2. Molweni. SABC molweni andiniva. Ngalibambe TJ. Molweni. Dilikabala kukumbe makabeni nkaqeshiwe nkonjweni inqondo yami khaqekile khana makhuka bathulekile. Yo! Molweni wani. Ibambe TJ. Ndinguthandisile igama lami. Dilikabala kukumbe makabeni nkaqeshiwe nqondweni inqondo yami khaqekile khana makhuka bathulekile. Yo! Lilizela mlilizeli. I'm a plate. Asamba TJ, my selector. Shoo. My selector. Asamba. What's up? Anivo. Eko didi vela kotrika. Mamen. Gobi kondo ya mishali kakapa. Woko kukala kaloku nani tatu muntu kanjena. Asam. Eko didi vele makrikeni. Yo. Gobi kondo ya mishali kakapa. Koko kukala kaloku mnandi tantu muntu kanjena. Ampisauti la anjena. Habangani bamna bonga mangrina. Koko kukala kaloku mnandi sematandweni. Oi. Sure. Bala kukumbu yemakabeni nqeqeshiwe nqondweni nqondo yami khaqekile khaqamshelene noqhiqa wakukumbu inqondo yami hlala iqinga wena thanda wena qodi Joshua kala sonke senze kanje sure asambe sesithi vela ngawe sandwa thanda wena ngiyakuthanda mntwana abantu Woo! Sure. We gonna now. Yakuthanda azengukande ngalibambe my selector ngalibambe DJ oh ngalibambe sure guys are you there are you there Lilizela mlilizeli I'm a plate. Sure. Okay, guys. Kukona enye into endike nayibona ebomini bam ne. Yazi dinengoma ethi uthando yabo. Hey kunzima ukuthola uthando bantu basekhaya ndiyaxoxa. Hey kunzima ukuthola uthando. Kuthiwa kufuneka imoto nemali so andinayo ngo. Yo. Kodwa ndide ndahamba ndayithola nobhuti pha uyitholile intombi emthande ngena next ndiyaxoka Brian ndiyaxoka futhi umuntu wakho ukuthanda ungena next angithi brother okay asamba my selector ngicela uniphisele ngoma ithi uthando guys ngicela uniphisani brother shu achafeni shu Underneath. Let's go. My man. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Yo, I love you. Ungithandisile igama lakhe. Thanda. Phew. Ndimamele. Asama futhi. Uthandwa mina ndithanda ndinje. Asa. Intombi yami mina ndithanda ndinje. Awundinje na undithanda ndinje. Ndiyabulela SABC.
I think once again I had the best seat in the house because I got to see how you all enjoyed that performance. Can you just give yourself a round of applause? And once again for the artist. All right, so I just want to introduce our last speaker, Dr. Vincent Mapai. As he comes up, I'll just give a short bio of him. So he recently joined our NCPD board membership as an esteemed patron. Dr. Mapai is the chairman of the Sibaya Stillwater Board. He is a non-executive director of the Discovery Limited and the chairman of the Discovery Life, Discovery Health, and Stadio. Previously, Dr. Mapai was the director of corporate affairs and the transformation at SAB. In addition, he served as the Southern African chairman of BHP Billiton and chaired SABC, Rand Mutual Assurance Company. Dr. Mapai has accumulated 20 years' experience in the academic profession and 15 years as a senior executive in the private sector. He is served on boards of various companies as non-executive chairman, including SABC and the Prudential Review Commission, into the restructuring of the public sector. Dr. Mapai has also held a 2-year academic position at Williams College in Massachusetts. He was chairman of the Presidential Review Commission, a body set up by then-President Nelson Mandela to investigate government restructuring and service delivery. Please give a round of applause to Dr. Vincent.
Thank you very much, Program Director. And good morning to everyone. I'm not going to go through the entire protocol. Our chair and Terina have already done a great job there. First of all, let me confess my own disability. I'm not able to compete with the dancers that we had this morning, so not all of us have disabilities. Maybe that's the first thing that we have to learn. But I'm very, very delighted to join each and every one of you. I think for all of us here, this is something of a domestic affair. We come in here as family, we come as sponsors, we just come as people united by a common purpose to look after those who are in desperate need of our help. I just want to start with a comment that was also made by 2 other speakers, and Zain being the last one. That 30 years for us this year has become a very, very significant date. For Casual Day, 30 years, but also for the country, 30 years of democracy. I think it's a very, very special number to keep in mind in case you want to play your your, what do you call this? You're gambling. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Yes, it's a good number. Just keep in mind. And I think for me, it's also a good start to my general comment because I don't intend to keep you here the whole afternoon. But it also, the 30 years of our democracy also remind me of why we are here today. Something maybe we also miss. We get lost in the forest and look at the many trees, all valuable, all rich, but forget the forest. I was reminded 5 years after the elections, that 1994, I think it was 1999, I was part of a panel where we were asked, what have you gained from April 1994? I kind of scratched my head a bit. The question was put to all of us. Some people said we gained homes. Others said, oh, we gained jobs. Others said, well, our children can now go to schools. And when they came back to me, I was a bit lost about what have I gained. I didn't gain a house. I already had it before 1994. I didn't gain a job. I already had a job in 1994. But I remembered one fundamental thing that I gained in 1994, and it was my dignity. And I think sometimes, in search of jobs, in search of a whole range of issues that we would like to have, we forget one thing. Whenever we say nothing has happened since 1994, something has happened to all of us. We gained our dignity. I think that's very, very important. And I want to link that to today. I was looking at the strides we made in our fundraising. Very professionally done. You could see that we are moving forward every day. But what we should never forget is that every cent we raise, every dollar we raise, is ultimately there to enable us to enhance the dignity of people with disabilities that you cannot buy with money, but you can buy with the love, the dedication, and the passion that you have in raising that money. Money itself is not the goal. The goal is the dignity of our people. That's very, very important. And that should always be the driving force behind what we are doing. One of the things that was lacking in my introduction was the fact that I'm a proud father to a very, very pretty young woman, 38 years old, and totally disabled. Physically, she's 38 years. Mentally, she'll never go beyond 4 years. But boy, isn't she pretty? Isn't she a darling? And people always say, God, why me? You know, when you win a lotto, yeah, that's the word I had forgotten. When you win I said 30, use it for your next lotto, but yeah. When you win a lotto, you never say, God, why me? Never ask that question. And something that we also forget is that a disability is a disability in human eyes, but it is a blessing also. I have seen what that young woman has done for us at home. She has 3 brothers. She has totally humanized them. They are soft. They care for her, they love her, they kiss her all the time. And I think we must not see disability as a curse, as a burden. It comes with its own blessings. And sometimes because we focus on the wrong things from our own human perspective, we begin to fail to appreciate the blessing that has been brought to us. I always remind people, the only time I asked why God, I said, why did God choose me to be one of the few people who can proudly say they are parents to saints? Because my daughter has one characteristic which all of us do not have. She has never offended God. She has never offended anyone. Is that a case? So I think today we are coming to celebrate, to express thanksgiving, to begin to value that in our wheelchairs, in everything, there is a blessing somewhere, and we must not be shy to celebrate it. Just one last small thing I also wanted to say. Please give. Those donations did not fall from the sky. Whatever you have, 1 rand, 10 rand, please continue to donate. You see, we suffer something that I call a condition of individual insignificance. You say, as a person, what can I change? You know, a drop of water will not immediately quench your thirst. But if it continues, eventually it's going to crack a rock if it hits the same spot. And if you believe that with your 10 rand or 1 rand, you are insignificant, if you believe you are too small, I have a piece of advice to you. Please try to sleep with a mosquito and tell me how insignificant it is. So we may feel we are mosquitoes, but we are not independent. We are not insignificant. And so please give. And speaking in terms of individual significance, that's one message we also raise about the 29th. What will my vote do? And I just want to join Zain in urging everyone here on the 29th or whenever, go and vote. Political parties are not sacred, but your vote is sacred. That's the difference. Use it. If you don't use it, don't complain. Just accept things as they are. So go in your numbers. I don't want to know. I don't care which party you are going to vote for. But I do appeal to all of you, go and vote. That vote came with a river of blood. And we need to wash our hands in that blood and respect that blood. And it is an expression of our freedom. If you do not use that vote to be free, then don't complain about being a slave and so on. We have had many donors and partners here. I don't want to name them, there are a lot, but I'm going to take advantage to ask one of them to join me here as we officially launch the Casual Day 2024. What criterion did I use to invite, and I haven't asked the person to join me? I just thought maybe it makes sense to invite the most recent donor, the one who has just joined the ranks of the generous. So Patty Sefara, if you are here from Clicks, could you please come here, join us in launching the day, the 2024.
Sorry, guys, I just want to make an announcement quick while we wait. Can the person that's supposed to escort Dylan to the radio interview please come and assist?
Patiswa, where are you going? Please come back. Yes, you can. Sorry about that, you see. I sent Shanae to go fetch the present. She ran out the door. With that said, Patiswa, you have to stand next to me. NCPD wants to thank Clicks because Clicks has not forgotten the faces of those the world has chosen to forget. So we have a little necklace here, Patiswa, that Casual Day wants to present to you from one of our disabled entrepreneurs that has made this necklace for you from scratch. And with that said, a little bit nervous. If you don't mind, I would like to put it on for you in honor of persons with disabilities. Thank you.
Completely caught off guard. I did not know that the dog could call me up and that I would get this absolutely amazing present. On behalf of Clicks, I'd like to say thank you for this amazing event. As everyone was talking, I was actually thinking about the 27th of April in 1994. I was a child in Orlando East, and I remember going to, at the time, the elections were SA clean, if you know Orlando. And there were lots of gogos and Abo Mama sitting there voting. And I remember taking lots of water up and down because I couldn't vote. I was too young. I was 13 at the time. And just taking water to Abo Gogo and Abo Mama so that they could drink because the queues were so long. And little did I know that what seemed so insignificant would mean so much for me in my life right now. And that I can stand here and speak English, that I can work for an amazing company, that I can sit in a house with black, white, colored, Indian, and all sorts of people that are differently abled. My brother got into an accident 13 years ago and is in a wheelchair. And what that did for him, even though at the time Doc did ask why him, but that brought and bore something in his heart. He's the most amazing man that I know in a chair. And every now and then I do sit on top of him and he will be around. But this event, or this is very special to Clicks because a lot of our customers are differently abled as well. And just for us to be involved in this has been amazing. And we can't wait to do more of this. And yes, we see you. Thank you.
Thank you, Patricia, so much.
Thank you very much for those inspiring words and just to the amazing person that you are and that you're able to help so many others that feel like they haven't had a voice. So from our side, we'd also just like to play a Casual Day 2024, the theme. We'd like to reveal it to you, so please enjoy.
We express our deepest gratitude to all Casual Day supporters, including our associations for persons with disabilities, participating beneficiary organizations, corporate and retail partners, media powerhouses, schools, universities, places of worship, and government departments. Your steadfast support has been instrumental in reaching this remarkable milestone. The National Council of and for Persons with Disabilities views this anniversary as a moment of reflection and appreciation. A springboard to further shape a future where inclusivity is not just a concept, but a lived reality. Too often, over the last 30 years, persons with disabilities have had their rights overlooked, they have been unseen. With this foremost in our minds, we've come to our 2024 theme. I See You. I See You transcends the ordinary act of seeing with eyes. It's about recognizing the inherent worth, dignity, and uniqueness of each of us. Seeing the challenges, seeing the potential, seeing people for who they are. We urge everyone to look beyond the surface and truly acknowledge the essence of each person that makes up the rich tapestry of our nation. Let's build a society where everyone is seen, heard, and valued for their unique contributions. Our supporters love to dress up and be seen on Casual Day. So this year, on Friday, 6th of September, wear something that tells the world exactly who you are. Dress up in a way that would make even a mischievous meerkat do a double take. Be bold, be proud, and if you want to wear a biltong necklace or a vuvuzela hat, go for it. Show the world your true colors, be it the vibrant hues of a sunset over Table Mountain or the dazzling sparkle of a Johannesburg night. Remember that your most important accessory is your Casual Day sticker. Stickers are available nationwide from our associations for persons with disabilities, participating NPOs, companies, schools, government departments, and our wonderful retailers including Clicks, Jet, Jam Clothing, Alpha Farm, Toys R Us, Babies R Us, The Hub, Escort, and Loot.co.za. Show your support boldly as a Casual Day champion in our vibrant, limited edition 30th anniversary supporter merchandise. Get your colorful t-shirts, bucket hats, or caps featuring our dynamic I See You logo. Place your orders today to avoid disappointment. Once again, you can also get your I See You personalized digital Casual Day sticker online at casualday.co.za. The NCPD thanks you for being seen and for seeing the potential for positive change in every person's story.
I think we all cannot wait for us to show the world who we are and for the world to actually see who we are. For we are I See You people. And I think in today's day, a lot of people feel like they cannot be seen and they cannot be heard. So I applaud this organization for coming up with that theme, because in today's society, a lot of people feel like they haven't been seen, and they haven't been seen for years. So I definitely think this theme is definitely going to make a true difference this year and going forward. Thanks for that. So the people that went for the radio interview are supposed to be closing off today's session, Theresa and Dylan. So with their absence, can I please ask Alex if you are able just to give a few words in closing, if you don't mind.
Thank you. Wow. My heart is full. What a wonderful day we've spent here together this morning. We've watched such energy on stage, the performances that we've had, the poetry, the music, the speeches, wonderful speeches that we've had on stage today. It's been a blessed day, and I'd like to take a huge thank you to everyone. Thank you all for joining us Thank you all for supporting us. Our journey is Casual Day, as you've heard through seeing the videos. It's been a journey of 1,000,000 miles, and we are still here as Casual Day. We are continuing supporting the rights of persons with disabilities, and we know that we cannot do it alone. We can do it, and we can achieve our goals with the support and all of you standing with us and walking the journey with us. So a huge, huge, huge thank you from the National Council to all of you. Thank you for coming through today. Thank you for being with us. Thank you for supporting Casual Day, and we pray that we will walk this journey together, and together we can achieve our goal. We're aiming for 30 million this year. So let's go out there, let's buy the stickers, let's invite our friends, let's get our digital stickers on our phones and show people that we are supporting persons with disabilities. Let's go out there with a bang and make Casual Day 30 years a bang of an event. Thank you so much, everyone, for this day. We humbly thank you all. And we wish you all safe travels as we go out today and go back home. Thank you also to our support team, our interpreters, our lip speakers, all our assistants and our aides that are helping us to be able to be part of this day. Thank you, everyone.
Sorry, Dylan has also asked that the artists remain behind as well as the Mr. and Mrs. Autism. Please, albinism stay behind, please. And just from my side, I still have the person's cell phone that was lost. Seems like they don't want it. I'm going to go auction it if they're not here within 10 minutes. But yes, no, I still have the person's phone, so you're more than welcome to get it. Other than that, please drive safely, God bless, and have the rest, and enjoy the rest of your day. Sorry, everybody. We just have another request. Kindly, these people that have the theme shirts on, I see you. We want to take photos on stage. So please, if you have a few minutes to spare, please come up so we can take some photos. Thank you.